Here we go. St. Louis police arrested a man for breaking into the Budweiser brewery, a man by the name of Budweiser. Jim, just a few months ago, the city replaced a trash compactor in this alley and replaced it with these dumpsters behind me. And as you can see, space is limited. The city of Oakland is considering new safety rules after 36 people died in a devastating warehouse fire. Investigators now say the fire started on the first floor. Smoke quickly traveled up stairwells, trapping people upstairs.
The Columbia Police Department made a big change recently to the way it patrols Columbia streets.
KOMU8's Christian Piekos rode along with two officers. He explains the challenges faced on a daily basis.
Make sure this is valid.
A routine traffic stop for Columbia police officer Matt Rodriguez.
18 actions, 19 convictions.
But Officer Rodriguez now has one more pair of eyes to watch over him, Officer Kyle Gilliam. The Columbia Police Department recently moved to add one additional officer to each car on all shifts.
What that means is there's not as many officers to go to the calls that we receive, so those lower priority calls we're holding for a lot longer period of time because there's not as many officers on the street to handle those calls.
Officer Rodriguez says the department's decision to change the policy comes after national violence towards police officers.
It makes us a lot safer, first and foremost, because when we go on a call for service or if we do any self-initiated field activity, we have another officer right there with us.
Officer Gilliam says the number of police cars on the street during this shift decreases almost 50% because of the new policy. Although the Columbia Police Department says the new policy does have its setbacks, at the end of the day it benefits those who wear a badge on their chest.
Riding with somebody during your whole shift, you build that camaraderie, that friendship, and you build that trust, and you begin to know how they work, they know how you work.
Both Rodriguez and Gilliam believe the new policy makes them more efficient as a team.
Say we're on a traffic stop, and he's issuing a summons to the driver for whatever the violation was. You know, while he's doing that, I've got eyes on the car. I've got eyes, 360. I'm watching our back. I'm watching around us.
It's all part of the new routine for CPD officers. Christian Piekos, KOMU8 News, Columbia. I'm live outside of the Walters Boone County Museum in Columbia, where former city manager Ray Beck will be inducted into the Boone County Historical Society's Hall of Fame later this evening. Thanks for watching CBS This Morning. I'm Christian Piekos. A second police officer has died after a shooting in Americus, Georgia. 26-year-old Officer Jody Smith was shot Wednesday while responding to domestic disturbance calls. Nearly 200 nations came together to strike a landmark agreement to fight climate change after weeks of talks. Now, Baumstark also says issues such as class size and school building development will also be discussed. The event is taking place at the Holiday Inn Executive Center. Reporting live in Columbia, Christian Piekos, KOMU8 News.